Alright, what's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report from Aegis Brand Studios. I'm joined once again by Alex.
Hello!
And we are breaking out a new iWargame mat here. Haven't had this on here just yet because I've been saving it for General Veers, who's also getting on the channel today. So big thank you to AMG for sending us a copy of the Veers squad pack early so we can preview for everyone. So we're going to get into that in just a second, but remember guys, if you want to support the channel, hit up patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios. A couple bucks a month keeps the lights on, keeps the content current, keeps my dog healthy, which is very important to me right now. Or you can go to iWargame.net, use code AegisBrand to save 10% on one of these great pre-marked maps for Shatterpoint or MCP. Anyway, let's take a look at the squads. All right, Alex, I see a little bit more of a return to normalcy for you here.
Yeah, you know, it's been a good bit since I was able to get Lumi on the table, and boy howdy do I still love Luminara. And we're going a little clone heavy with her, except for Barris, who's not a clone, and Maul, who is also not a clone. Don't worry about it too bad. But it's going to be fun, you know? We've got all the things that I like with clones. We've got Rex, we've got Echo and Tech. We've got the Commandos, who I haven't played in a bit, and I want to put them back on the table, and Maul, who helps with force efficiency. It's going to be great.
Very cool. And across the way, we are bringing the best of the ground generals and the best of the admirals from the Empire. We have Grand Admiral Thrawn with the Stormtrooper Sergeant and Stormtroopers, followed up by General Veers, Tactical Genius, with the Snowtrooper Lieutenant and Snowtroopers here. For Thrawn's tactics cards, I brought Brutality and Results because I know Brutality is typically seen as the weaker of his tactics cards or his battle tactics, but frankly, Bombardment! 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 Both Veers and Thrawn are just going to be throwing stuff down on objectives whenever they can.
I am terrified.
So that's my game plan. Don't actually engage with the enemy, just bombard them. I'm getting a little 40k into my Star Wars here. So that's what we have for my side. All deployed, ready to go. Maul with the clone commandos, and who's that? Rex over there, with Lumi, Barris, and Tekko, the vaunted Tekko. It was only a matter of time before we saw you bring Bad Batch back on. Across that way, we got Veers with the Snowtroopers and Thrawn with the Stormtroopers, and so we got one thing that we need to do here. Veers has an ability that after setup is complete, I can take a take a Stormtrooper, put it into reserve, then get to dash them. So in order to finish setup, let's find out what mission we're running, which is going to be locate the asset. Okay. So this one and that one go active. And I am just going to grab my my lieutenant or my Stormtrooper Sergeant here and put him into reserve. So the sergeant just dashed forward, so we're now holding this objective over here as well. It was one of those things where the lieutenant was probably getting reserved one way or the other because this was kind of a problem point for me being out in the corner here. Mm-hmm. So there we go. So it is priority for the Empire. I guess I'm the baddies today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get rolling. All right. Also, where's the center objective there? We didn't put down a center objective.
You know what? We're very good at this game.
We're very good at this game here. I believe that should be it right there.
Looks good to me. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think I actually set this building up so like the objective was right over the door there. Anyway, moving on. First poll. No! That sucks. So Veers' tactic, we're going to have a Stormtrooper just dash up. Like so. And then Veers is going to dash up, or advance up to there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to spend a force for I will have results. And we're going to choose an allied Stormtrooper supporting character within 4. They're going to dash, and in this case, they're just going to get a hunker. Okay. Because nobody was within range to shoot here. So they'll just dash up. They'll get a hunker. And then as for Veers himself, we're just going to take cover into the wall here. Get himself a hunker as well. And then bombardment.
Bombardment.
We are the storm. So we're going to choose this point back here.
Yeah.
So basically, every character within two of the point,
which is just this guy.
Yeah, they may dash, and then each enemy unit within 2 of the chosen objectives suffers 3 damage, and each allied unit within 2 suffers 1 damage.
Yeah.
So do you want to take half your damage on the clone troopers, or do you want to?
You know what? I think I may very sadly give up my back point. We're just going to dash up to...
I think you should have taken the damage personally.
I think I might disagree.
That's me. That's a very Empire mindset.
We're going to dash over here and be sad that I don't have any points.
The best part is that it's not even active objective.
I know.
It's just objective. So I could have done it to Tekko as well.
Yep.
But you want to be moving forward with Tekko, so
yeah.
And that's going to be Veers, all done. And I will hold on to 2 points. It looks like.
Yeah.
All right. So now that I've thoroughly messed up your plans,
yeah.
Who do we got?
Honestly, the best person for me to draw right now.
That really is, actually, yeah, because Rex is just going to make one of your guys just
he's going to get a move on soldier.
At least he's not moving on himself.
Yes, that is true. You don't have him getting himself a move on.
Now I'm just going to Shatterpoint Veers and bombardment.
Oh, no. Not again.
All right. And do you know what Rex himself is up to?
Probably. He's definitely walking up. That's very important to my day today.
While you're moving. Meet Indy. That's the dog.
There he is.
Yeah, there we go. So I do have a dog. I haven't been lying this whole time.
Yeah. See, now we've got proof.
And now we have a defensive maneuvers.
Yeah, we want to get onto this point here, so spend a force for a defensive maneuvers.
I can't imagine why you'd want to get up there. That's just weird.
Several reasons.
Several reasons. And you still have an action?
I still have an action, and I have a target, hopefully in range. He's got a range 5 gun. So,
yeah.
Oh, beauty. We're going to be shooting that Snowtrooper over there.
I'm sure you had it coming. All right, so 7 dice into 6.
Yep.
We got a crit on there. Yeah, your expertise should give you something.
Expertise is 2 more strikes.
Well, I'm just going to tell you to take all those strikes and toss them.
Okay, well, I got a crit.
Because I got 5 successes.
We're going to do 2 damage to you, because shoving you really doesn't do much for me.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. So 2 damage onto the Snowtrooper, and then that's going to be it for Rex?
Yeah, that'll be it for Rex.
Okay, and you'll score 2 points.
Yeah.
There we go. We're going to yank the Sergeant out of reserve, and we're going to do a tactics ability, Inexorable Advance. We're going to choose a Galactic Empire supporting unit, and because one of them has... they get to dash, or I can advance them, I guess. Yeah, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they take damage if they advance. So what we're going to do is we are just going to... We're going to get the Stormtroopers up. I thought about the Snowtroopers, but no, we're going to get the Stormtroopers up. Because this might be far enough... I'll have to check it. That might be far enough to give me a second body on that point. So they're just going to go up to there. And, yeah, so they'll suffer 1 damage for that. And then the Stormtrooper Sergeant is going to move up, I guess. Yeah. So, yep. So we're going to, yeah, we're just going to move up here, and we'll take that point right there, and then we'll just take cover.
Yep.
So we will just hunker forward a little bit here, like that. We're then going to spend 1 force for Imperial Firepower, and we're going to choose Rex, who should be within 4 of 2 mooks here.
Yep.
And we're going to opt to pin Rex.
That is bad.
So he's going to be pinned. And I will then score 3 points. Because I got 3 objectives.
That's also bad.
There we go. Back over to the remnants here.
Lumi?
You know, I'm happy with that as a whole.
You know what? I think I might actually be okay with Lumi right now.
All right. All right. Do you know what you're up to? Want a moment?
I might need a moment to think.
So what's Lumi up to?
Well, she's going to be seeing a Stormtrooper and choosing violence. My favorite part of today.
You know that's Luminara, right? Like,
yeah,
choosing violence.
Famous violence chooser Luminara.
Exactly.
And she's going to pay a force for a force speed?
Yep.
For sprint.
There we go.
And we're in combat. You don't have a hunker anymore.
Oh, no. Because that hunker was going to save a Stormtrooper against a Jedi.
Nothing will save you.
Well, I got 5 dice.
I've got 7.
It feels like more dice than I'm used to seeing Lumi throw.
Well... She's good on Makashi.
All right.
Maybe she's not that good.
Yeah, she's not that good on Makashi.
3 expertise is going to be a crit and 2 strikes.
All right. Well, I'll block 3 strikes.
so I'll get 2 successes through.
I guess so.
Okay. That's going to be...
Joke's on you, I live.
Yeah. It's going to be a total of 3 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to reposition.
For a second, I thought you were going to say you're going to reposition me. I'm like, wait, how does that work?
I wish. Boy, howdy do I wish. I think I'm just going to reposition backstopped on these boxes here because I'm still within range 2 of that point.
The big thing is that you didn't push me off.
No,
So
I only got the 1 shove if I had gone the other tree. 2 shoves, I think I could have done it, but...
2 shoves, you might have been able to
Yeah.
at this point, yeah. But 1 shove, yeah.
1 shove, definitely
Might as well
not.
go for damage at that point.
Yeah.
And you'll score 2?
Yep.
All right. Empire has you on the back foot.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to respond with the Snowtroopers. Do I want to do the Snowtroopers? No, I'm going to throw them in reserve, and I'm going to use Thrawn's ability to just, what is it, dash? No, it's reposition. I'm going to reposition one of my...
and you reposition them.
Yeah, so I'll pay a force, and I'm just going to reposition this guy up to there. The other thing to keep in mind is now that I have Snowtroopers in reserve, Veers' ability kicks in, prepare for surface attack. When an allied Stormtrooper units card is in reserve, they add 1 to their defense dice.
Yes, and with that and the hunker, it's going to make shooting them really bad.
That is the plan. That is the plan. So, oh, and they also get to remove a damage from themselves. I forgot about that.
Turns out it's even worse.
Turns out it's even worse for you. Exactly. I only have 2 force left, though. And we're just going to top deck the Lieutenant. All right, I'm getting all my mooks up the board here.
Yeah.
So we're going to press on, and we're going to get this this mook right here is just going to... Where is the point there?
It's right back here, but I don't know if you'll be able to be on it without engaging with Rex.
No, I think I'm...
You got a little bit more distance. I think you may be fine, actually.
But am I engaged with Rex?
Yes. No? Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah, if you're on the point, you're engaged with Rex.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with being engaged with Rex because that gets me up there.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is that's that.
So is there hunker?
No. Oh yeah. They lose their,
yeah.
Oh, that was Veers'
Oh, that was
hunker I took
Veers',
away.
yeah.
And
He's
then,
still hunkered.
He's still hunkered. And
I lose
then
mine.
and then the Lieutenant is just going to walk up here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to see what happens. Lieutenant's then just going to take a pot shot into Rex, and because I have another Stormtrooper unit within 5, I'm going to add a die to this. Sadly, these Stormtroopers, the regular ones, are just out of
Just
5,
shy.
like by like half a centimeter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's metric for you colonial, ungrateful colonials down south there. So I got 7 dice going into Rex.
He's not blocking terribly.
I think that's 3.
Blocking 3.
Yeah, blocking 3. So right here, I got my 2 crits going through, and then my 2 expertise is going to be a 3rd crit. Oh, no, sorry. It's going to be a 3rd crit and a strike. So okay. I'm just going to get rid of the... I'll just get rid of 3 here.
And you'll get 3 strikes, or 3 crits through?
3 crits go through.
Yep.
3 crits going through is not too bad for me. I mean, there's a damage and a recover, so that Snowtrooper is now going to be back up to full health.
Ooh.
I think we're going to do another damage and a expose.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a 3rd damage and a reposition.
Okay.
And that reposition will
definitely gets you on that point.
Definitely gets me on the point. So now I have 2 mooks on this point here.
That's bad.
And I'll take that point back and score 4, I guess.
Yeah.
Jeez, Empire's firing on all cylinders right now.
They are.
So awesome stuff for the Empire. All right, Alex, you're in a tough spot here.
A Shatterpoint might help me.
I think it might help. But is the Shatterpoint Rex?
I don't think so.
We'll give you a moment. So it sounds like we've settled on Maul?
We're settling on Maul. He's got an avenue for success, and we're going to hope that it works. He's going to start with a move action right over to here.
I love it.
Then he's going to be taking 1 damage for force speed, which is going to get him right over to here.
Yeah, and we've established that we got the Stormtroopers on this point as well. So right now it's 2 to 1.
Yep. Then I'm going to take a 3rd damage. There's so much damage going around right now.
So much damage.
There is no place to run. Or sorry, my 2nd and 3rd damage. I'm going to target this Snowtrooper here.
Oh, I thought you were going to yeet the Lieutenant. That
was the original plan, but now I'm thinking I'm going to yeet the Snowtroopers.
Okay. All
so
right.
Pull them off. And we're going to try and give them exposed.
No, I'll take a damage.
You'll take a damage?
I'll take a damage instead.
Unfortunate for me.
Yeah, so we'll use Commanding Presence from the Lieutenant. Take a damage. I won't be exposed because I'm rolling 5 dice against Maul, which, I mean, Not great, because
It's
you're
not
rolling,
great.
what, like 8 dice?
8 right now, because
Yeah.
I'm on Dark Rage.
Yeah. So.
And that is the plan, by the way. 8 dice India.
All right. Let's see it.
Only one fail.
Not bad.
And my 2 expertise is a crit and a damage.
Okay, well, I'm going to block 3 strikes there.
So 3 will go through.
Yep. So I don't think that's enough to take me down.
No. It means that I'll be doing... they're in reserve right now?
They are currently in reserve. That's why I got to roll 1 extra defense die.
How about 6 counting the damage from the expertise and a strain?
So 7 and a strain.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm holding on to the point, so I am okay with that, I think.
Yeah, the ideal there was to do 1 more success through, take you down, get these guys to go overtake that point.
An ingress point. Yeah.
And potentially get a jump up onto this point.
Yeah, you needed that 1 extra success there.
It was a bit of a Hail Mary. I was expecting 8 dice to do it.
Honestly, I think Maul is capable of that. I rolled 1 defense too successfully, I guess.
No, how dare you?
How dare I? Indeed.
Because, rather unfortunately, I'm going to score 1.
Yep. But you're going to get some momentum.
I will gain some momentum, but not for the murder that Maul usually gets.
This is going a little rough for the remnants here, and by no fault of your battle tactics, the Empire has just been popping off. I've just had a great string of card draws here. Are you swapping to your defensive side?
You know what? I'm actually going to stay on Dark Rage.
Cool. All right, and that's going to be Maul all done. So we're going to leave those Snowtroopers in reserve there, I think. Yeah. And we're just going to top deck a battle tactic. I expect results, not perfection. So I got to choose one of these things here. We're going to choose the bottom side, and we're going to dash some Stormtroopers. So this Stormtrooper is going to dash just outside of 2 of Maul there.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you're good.
Yep. And then this one is just going to dash up. Got to make sure I keep some mooks on this point here. So we're just going to get up to there. And then we immediately go into another one. Battle tactics!
Oh no!
Sometimes brutality serves a purpose. So sadly, with Thrawn not having really gotten up the board yet, he's not within range of 5 of anything, so my grand plan of doing a whole bunch of bombardment is just falling short.
Yay!
I'm just going to opt to do the second one. Nobody's going to dash or anything like that. And then we're just going to pull a Shatterpoint card. All right. So we're going to activate Veers with the Shatterpoint here. So you have your orders. An Empire secondary unit or an Allied Stormtrooper unit may dash. So, you know, what we're going to do is we are going to dash this mook outside of 2 of Rex.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we're going to dash outside of 2 of Rex.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do there. Yeah, so no longer engaged. Then what we're going to do is we are going to spend 1 force for I will have results. And we will have a Stormtrooper supporting character within 4 of Veers dash, gain a hunker, remove a condition, or make a 5-die attack. We're not going to bother dashing because I don't think there's anywhere I can dash where I'm not going to be engaged with either Maul or Rex.
Yeah.
But this Stormtrooper is just going to take a pot shot into Mr. Rex there.
Okay.
And because I'm within range, is it combat action? Is it combat action? Oh, it's a combat action for coordinated defensive. Boo earns! So this is just a 5-die attack.
Getting the hunter treatment.
Yeah. So here we go. That's amazingly good for me so far.
I'm blocking 3, but that's not doing me much so far.
I'll add a crit, a damage, and a pin.
So I take a damage, I take another damage, and then you get 3 crits through.
And I get 3 crits through. Because that's just the day Rex is having, it seems.
You got any more hits that I blocked? Because I was exposed.
Oh, you were exposed. No, it was all crits.
Cool.
It was all crits, so that was the roll to use your expose on.
Yay, I guess.
And how much damage do you have left? You've taken 2, so you have what, 4 left?
I have 4 health left.
4 health left, and I got 3 successes here, so I can't actually take you down. I cannot take you down. So we're going to do a damage followed by 2 recovers. So these Snowtroopers are going to get rid of the strain and recover 1 damage.
Oh no.
And then we're going to do another damage and a shove.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to shove Rex back into there.
Mm-hmm.
That expose goes away.
Yep. Am I still on the point?
You might be. Oh, no, you're not. Ah! Imperial superiority here. And Veers hasn't even done an action yet.
Yes.
Veers is, you know what? He's happy where he is. He's just going to take a pot shot into Maul. We're going to focus and shoot for 8 dice.
I've got 5 because I'm on Dark Rage.
Yes, sir. Okay, so you're blocking at least 4, I think.
Blocking 4.
And that's not the amazing attack that I was hoping it would be,
Okay.
unfortunately. I'm just going to get 2 through.
Okay.
Yep.
I can live with that.
So you're going to take 3 damage, and you're going to get shoved.
Okay.
So we're just going to shove you back here. So you're still on the point, but now you're not engaged with as many things here. So you took 3.
I took 3. I have 6 health, or 5 health remaining.
Oh, bombardment!
Bombardment!
Bombardment! So yeah, each enemy character within... or do I bombard the clone troopers? That could be fun as well.
They're tired of being bombarded.
They're tired of being bombarded. No, we're going to see if we can't put a little bit more damage onto Maul here.
Okay.
So he may dash.
And he just has to end off of that point?
Yeah, if you end off the point...
We're coming back.
Okay. Let's just double check here. Yeah, it looks like you're off the point. Yeah, so you're not going to take 3 damage. My mooks... because do they get to dash as well? Then each enemy character... No, so I just suffer 1 damage. So the Snowtroopers will suffer 1, and the Stormtroopers will suffer 1.
Okay.
That's all that happens there. But because of the recovers on the Stormtrooper or the Snowtroopers, they're not going down. So, I mean, I was hoping for at least 1 more success on Veers there to do a little bit more damage. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. And that's going to be Veers all done. And I will score 4, it looks like.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can afford to be a little bit more cavalier with that action.
Yeah.
I think you want Maul.
That's not Maul.
That's not Maul.
Who else is in the deck? We have the Commandos, we have Barriss, and we have Maul. I think I like all of them better than them, so you know what? Reserved, and legally I get to peek at this first. Cool. Anyways, I have to reveal Barriss.
I mean, Barriss is okay.
Barriss is fine. I actually do like
She
Barriss.
could roll up and really cause some damage into the Stormtrooper Sergeant over here.
She could do that. I think that might be the play, because this struggle is not mine.
Yeah, Barriss, unfortunately, is not going to be able to take 2 points for you this round. And so you can make the Stormtrooper Sergeant really suffer if you can do 6 points of damage into him.
She gets 6 damage on 4 successes.
We've seen her do it, and she's rolling extra dice. Because
she'd be rolling 8 die. You know what? Sure. Let's just take a walk, then do a force speed.
Going all in here with this. Yeah, 2 force left. Yep. To my 1 force.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you'll never refresh it. She's going to go right over here.
Well, I mean, I'm trying, but you're not shooting my primaries.
There's a reason, turns out. Yeah, and then we've got 8 die for you.
All right, well, fear my 5 defensive dice with the Stormtrooper Sergeant.
Only 2 fails.
He's having a bad day, just like Rex.
My expertise is a crit.
So I'll block 4.
I'll get 2 through.
My dice have just been on fire today.
Okay, on the plus side, it's 2 damage and 2 shoves.
What? Yeah, so you should take that point back.
Yeah.
So not quite exactly what you were hoping for there, but not awful something. Either.
It gets me a point for the next struggle, assuming it's on.
That is fair. That is fair. And you'll score 2 and get some momentum.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised we haven't wounded anyone yet.
Yeah, I keep reminding myself, remember flow of the force, and it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, it has not. Well, I got Thrawn and some Stormtroopers, so hopefully it's going to happen this round. So
I hope not.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And we're going to get Grand Admiral Thrawn. So we're going to have Thrawn run on up here. Then we're going to have him spend 1 force for I want you to know failure, utter defeat. And he's going to reposition.
I don't want
and that's going to put him on an active objective. So he's going to get 3 more dice to his next attack roll. And we are going to swap over to aggressive assault, and we're going to judo chop Maul.
He doesn't like this.
Like, I realize that I'm giving you the opportunity to do revenge. I must have revenge.
However,
I'm judo chopping Maul.
You are judo chopping Maul
with 10 dice, which just sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Tactical, no, but fun. So here we go. Wow.
I'm
Okie
gonna
dokie.
block 1.
Okay then. I will add. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll add 2 crits to this. So 1,
Only
2,
your
3,
tree.
4, 5, 6, 7. So that is my tree. So the fun thing is, I'm actually thinking about not killing them all.
Okay, yeah, you might not want to go down the whole tree.
Because how much damage can he take?
6.
No,
5.
he can take 5.
That's how math works.
So you know what? We are going to do a damage and a shove, a damage and a strain, a damage and a reposition. No. A damage and a reposition, because otherwise I kill you. And a damage and an expose.
So 4 damage, which leaves him alive on 1, and he's going to be strained and exposed.
Yeah, and I'm shoving you once.
That's bad.
Yeah. Because little known fact, for people who may not play regularly, you do not have to do your full tree. You can stop at any given point here.
Yeah.
So I'm just making it so Maul is not getting his revenge trigger in here. He's got all the conditions in the world to play with. And then we got to reposition. So we're going to reposition over to this ingress point here. And Thrawn is just going to hang out there where he can't be punched in the face.
Rude.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on a second. Revenge, I must have revenge. You have to target me, don't you?
I may dash and then make a 5-die melee attack. Yeah, you can just kill me, and then...
But he just makes a 5-die attack, or does he have to target...
5-die melee attack targeting this character that...
Yeah, you know what, let's just finish him off then.
Just finish him off?
And then we're just going to reposition over here where you're not going to be able to get to me.
Are there any additional conditions on the last success going through?
No.
Okay,
no,
so
none in
he
this case.
dies. He's now going to choose to do that dash.
Yep.
And get rid of this strain by taking 3 damage. Ouchie.
That's right.
And I have a Flow of the Force trigger.
Yes, sir, you do.
Which is another character in another allied unit may recover 3 times. It's going to be Rex.
Yeah,
He's going to recover
I think
2
that's
damage in the...
I think that's totally fair. Poor Rex has been having a bad day here.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring us to the end of Thrawn's activation.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a momentum, score 3, and that is going to be struggle number 1, all done here. Very, very decisive struggle for the Empire.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out what the next struggle is. And has got to face me. So I see the one I think you should do.
It could be anything, really. Could be anything, but it's these 2.
It's these 2 and this one back here. I think that is a very reasonable decision to be making here as we move into struggle number 2. Priority objective.
Priority objective is...
my back point.
Your back point, which is...
Now, I don't have anyone on it, so I'm going to be starting off this struggle at a bit of a deficit.
Yes.
So no matter who you pull, you're going to be getting 2 points.
Now, I did get to peek, which is very good, because peeking is good. Do you have any ways to move off of me, perhaps wounding or murdering you in some capacity?
In this instance, no.
Cool.
No,
I'm going to draw Maul.
Yeah, I don't have any revenge triggers in this particular instance. So yeah, Maul's going to get rid of that expose. He's going to get rid of all that damage. He has a injured token on him now, so he's adding 3 dice to his shenanigans.
And he wants revenge. I must have revenge.
I mean, you can take this back point easily with Maul.
Very easily take that back point, and I'd love to take someone out with me.
Yeah. Now the thing is, you are engaged with 2 different units at the moment, so you're gonna have to deal with someone, because otherwise you're just dashing, not advancing. Yeah, and I think before we even take damage to do anything, I think we're actually just going to start by punching the Snowtroopers. They went from a wonderful, they're just dead if they activate, to actually not that. So, oh no, can you deal 1 point of damage to my Snowtrooper? I really freaking hope so. So I'm adding 3 dice to all my attacks, which is great. I'll block 4. I swear on my life. I have crits, thankfully, and 2 fails. My expertise is a crit and a damage. So 3 crits and a damage. So that damage. Only my crits go through, but thankfully. Yeah. But does your tree get you anything else of? Yeah, I'm going to hit you with a strain, enough damage to tenderize you, and I get to jump. So I'll take a damage as part of the. Wait, I wonder if I can actually. You know, I'm going to check into that. I'm going to assume I can't, because I don't think I can add more damage onto me once I'm wounded. Maybe. So, because I think it's. Because I think it's only the attack that does it. So, yeah, okay. I mean, that strain's going to go away the second I wake up anyway. So yeah. So it's not ideal. So you're still a little bit off.
I am still a little off, but I've only done one action.
You've only done one action.
So that's cool. Also, I have a Flow of the Force trigger.
You sure do.
Which is going to allow one of my characters to do a wonderful, wonderful dash. And I think I could do it onto Maul to just get him onto the point, then he hunkers.
Oh, it's not another character, it's any character?
One allied character.
Cool.
Does that get him past those boxes?
It gets you to about there.
Sure, let's just do that.
Okay.
Get him to do a dash.
Yep. So you're taking the point?
Yep, then he's going to take that point. He's going to take an action to hunker, and then I'll score 4.
Sounds about right. Yeah, good start for you. Plus you get a momentum.
And I get a momentum from murder.
So yeah, good start for you right there. Yeah, I might just be set up for the next struggle here. So all right, cool. Priority objective is gonna be this back point with the clone commandos on. And I got Stormtroopers and I got Snowtroopers. So I'm gonna just top deck my Stormtroopers.
Okay.
Because I don't want my I don't think I'm winning this struggle. Because I just don't think I can get to these things. So yeah, we're gonna top deck the Stormtroopers here, and we're just gonna say hello to Mr. Maul, I think.
Oh, yep.
So we're just gonna focus and shoot Maul here. So you got a lovely little hunker token.
Yep.
So you're gonna be rolling what, 7 dice?
7 dice on my Sinister Cunning side.
All right. And I have 2 other Stormtrooper units within 5 here, so I'm gonna be adding 2 dice to this, plus 1 for sharpshooter, plus 1 for
focusing.
So it's gonna be 9 dice Stormtrooper assault.
Quite good.
So here we go. And my dice, I continue to be very precise.
Yeah, with my expertise, I'm going to be blocking 4.
4, so I'm going to get 2 through plus a damage. So we'll do 2 damage and a pin.
Okay.
Yep. 2 damage and a pin going into Mr. Maul there.
That sounded a lot scarier going into it.
Oh yeah, these guys are not terribly frightening. I won't worry too much about it. Yeah, so 2 damage and a pin, and yeah, we're just gonna do it again.
And from this one, I have terrain cover as well.
This one you would have terrain cover from these.
So 1 more die.
So once again, very precise shots here.
Once again, a lot of fails. I'm gonna be blocking 4 again.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I will get 4 through plus a damage.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so on the 3 that you already have here, you're going to go up to 4. And then I got 4 through here, so that's going to be another 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus a 5th one for pin.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then I'm going to shove you twice.
That's bad.
So, shove number 1. Shove number 2.
Because now I'm off that point.
Yeah, and I know I should be doing this in a different order here, but shove number 1, and then shove number 2 just into the crates here.
Which gets you on that point.
Which gets me on that point. My point. So, yeah, and that's going to be the Stormtrooper all done. I'll score 1 whopping point.
Yep.
Woo!
You get momentum.
I do gain momentum for that. And that's the Stormtrooper all done. Quick note, I was looking at the wrong Stormtroopers here. I was looking at the Snowtroopers. So the first attack from the Stormtroopers was actually just going to be 2 damage, a strain, and a pin.
Yep.
The second attack from the other Stormtroopers was going to be an additional 4 damage, plus another pin, plus another damage from the expertise, plus another damage from strain, a shove, and then an expose on top of all that.
Yeah, so Maul's in a much worse spot, but he also didn't get me off the point.
Yeah, Maul's got a lot going on here, so I don't score any points this particular round. I just get a momentum. So that is the struggle. This is going to be the struggle.
Yes.
It is going to be the struggle, but you know what? I feel like I'm in a pretty good place going forward, because, I mean, taking Maul onto a second wound.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right. That's where we're at. Party objective.
It's going to be
this point over here. Yeah, so you know you have the struggle.
I've got the struggle.
So
I don't need to worry.
Do you want the commandos or do you want Techo?
I want the commandos right now.
All right. So they're going to lose their hunker.
They're going to lose that hunker. Boo. Unfortunate. Anyways, I'm going to spend a force and they're going to get it right back.
Yep.
We're going to be using defensive maneuvers.
Yeah, and you can really just position however you want here.
Yeah, I kind of want to spread them out just a little bit.
And remember, the Snowtroopers are already down, so you don't have to worry about attacking them.
Yep.
But that lieutenant is still a valid target.
Yes, and boy howdy am I aware of that and ready to do terrible things.
Rather, I should say, they're all valid targets. But
yes. So we're just going to go to the edge of 2 with this defensive maneuver dash.
Yes, sir.
Because I still want to be on this back point. When they gain that hunker, that's going to trigger Bring It On Clankers from Captain Rex. One character in the unit may now recover.
Yes, sir.
It's going to take a damage off of Rex with that. And
makes sense.
Make Rex a little less dead. Then they're going to have range 5 guns, focus and shoot that Snowtrooper.
The lieutenant?
Lieutenant, yes.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, so I'll have 5 dice against this. Does he have a hunker? No, I don't think he has a hunker.
So it's 6 and then a focus. And we're going to start with the one in the back.
Okay. So 7 dice total?
7 dice total.
Their output is always kind of disappointing.
Yeah. Well, they heard you say that, and they chose violence.
I will block 5 strikes.
How dare you? My 3 crits will still go through.
Yeah, 3 crits still go through. That's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah. That's going to be... We're going to do... How much health on the lieutenant?
He's got 9.
He's got 9. We're going to do 4 damage and pin him.
Okay. Yep. He'll take... does he want to take the pin? Otherwise, you only have to deal 4 more damage to him. So, yeah, he'll take the pin.
Okay. And then we have the second shot.
Okay. Bring it on.
Still quite good. That 2 expertise is going to be another crit.
I'm just blocking 2, so you're going to get 3 through again.
Yep, which is going to be 4 damage and a pin again, so 5 damage.
That's going to take him down.
Let's go.
Yep, I'll take him down at that point because that is exactly enough that you need to do.
And that gets me a Flow of the Force trigger.
Yeah, so somebody gets to dash, right? No, this is a recover?
The dash is on when an enemy character becomes wounded. It's 3 recovers when you wound me.
So who's gonna dash then?
We are going to dash...
I mean, you could strip the pin off Maul.
I could. I actually am considering dashing Rex up onto this point. That way, because you just shoved him off of it. That way, for the next struggle, I have a body on this point.
All right. And you're going to get some momentum, and that is the struggle.
And that's the struggle.
Very decisive struggle for the Republic.
Yeah, we turned it around after whatever the heck struggle 1 was.
Very, very much so. Final struggle of the game, and what do we got here? We got hack the security network, and we got either right across the middle or right down the middle.
Ooh, neither of those are great for you.
You know what, though? I think across the middle is better for me, because that way I just don't have to keep pushing forward.
Understandable.
So it does mean you have these 2 points right off the hop.
But they're much easier for you to take than maybe this one would be.
But my Snowtroopers are also bound to activate, and I should be able to... Yeah, because they're all that's left, right? So yeah, there we go. Priority objective is going to be this point right over here, which is actually good because that's the one that the Snowtroopers can actually go and do something about.
Yeah.
Snowtroopers activate, and what we're going to do is we're going to dash this one so he's out of 2 of the Commando, out of 2 of Rex.
Quite easy to do.
Yeah.
And still be on the point.
Yep, and then this guy over here is just going to basically roll up to here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him on the point.
Okay.
But I do got some shoves on my tree, so we'll see what happens. Rex doesn't have a hunker, correct?
No, not anymore.
Okay, so we will take a shot into Rex. Now, I do also have coordinated offensive, and I have 2 other Stormtrooper units within range 5, so I'm adding 2 dice to this.
Yep.
So 7 dice into Rex. I'm going to start with the guy in the very front here.
Yep. Rex has really got to blow this defense roll out of the water.
The Stormtroopers continue to be very precise. I think you're blocking 5?
Blocking 4.
Blocking 4. So 2 go through.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2 damage and a strain.
Okay, livable.
That's livable, and let's see. That puts you up to 6. So I got to deal 3 more to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Let's see if we can't do that. Oh no! I'm finally not so precise.
Well, there's my block. 3.
I think you're. Oh, I get a crit and a damage and a pin through.
A crit damage pin.
Crit damage pin. So that's going to be 2 damage and a pin, basically.
Okay.
2 damage and a pin. So
he's going to be alive on 1.
He's going to be alive on 1. I did not take the point back from you. I didn't get the stuff that I needed here.
Thank goodness.
Now, nobody's holding that point, though. So I have 1, you have 1. So I got the center point here. You got this point over here.
Yep.
So I will just score 1. Wait, what was the priority objective?
It was this one.
Yeah, so nobody scored the priority.
No one
objective.
scored priority.
So there we go, and that is the Snowtroopers. Oh, sorry, you're not pinned.
Oh, okay.
You're not pinned. I did the same thing I did last time. I looked at the wrong card. So no pin on you on that one. You're also not strained.
Okay.
So the first one would have been 2 damage and a pin.
Okay.
So you are pinned.
I am pinned.
And then it would have been 2 more a crit, so 1 damage and plus another damage. So you've still taken 4 damage over the whole course of everything. So 4 damage and a pin after everything was said and done.
Okay.
Okay, so there we go. And I left Rex alive on what? 2 left?
On 1.
On 1? No, oh yeah, that's okay.
That's math. That's math.
1 more success. That's all I needed.
The old MCP special.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Priorities going to... That's going to be the dead center.
The dead center.
So Thrawn says, come take it. I think Tekko can.
Tekko might be able to.
Can they get anybody on the point? Like on the same elevation?
See, that's the question. They don't have scale. They only have the ability to dash with keep a low profile.
Oh, so you might not be able to. Now you've got 2 bodies on the point.
How many bodies do you have on the same level as it? None?
None. I have none
and
on
you
the
have
same...
2 bodies that aren't on the same level.
3.
Okay, so that makes getting that point especially awkward. It's going to be some thinking.
Okay. All right, Tekko, the heroes we deserve.
The heroes we deserve, I hope. The first thing they're doing is taking a move action. This is going to be...
We did a whole bunch of movements here to see what you could actually do.
Yeah, what I could get away with. And this is, if I roll well enough, Magical Christmas Land.
We've seen you do it in the past.
So they're going to spend my last force for keep a low profile. It's like defensive maneuvers, but not.
No, I think you. Yeah, I was going to say you.
2.
Yeah, I was going to say you don't want to be engaged.
Yeah. So I'm just going to.
You still have a little bit of wiggle room there. Right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So we're just going to go right to here, outside of 2.
Yep.
And then good old Tech has a lot of leeway to just kind of run over here.
Yes, sir.
As well. And now we have a hunker, which lets us roll an additional attack die as well as an additional defense die, which is really cool and awesome. So I'm going to be shooting this Snowtrooper.
Well, I got 5 dice against this.
I've got 7. That's more than 5.
That is more than 5. The Ontario education system has not failed you.
And these dice aren't so far either. 2 expertise is just going to be a crit.
I'm just going to block 3.
So I'm getting 2 through.
Yeah.
A little lower than what I needed. That's going to be 2 damage and a strain and a shove.
All right.
I'm just going to
shove me into the wall there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I am not going to take the damage to stay alive there. Sorry, how much damage did you say it was?
2.
Ooh, yeah, because I think you needed like 3 and 3 or...
The world is still there right now, but... Because you have how much health remaining?
I got 6.
The world is actually no longer there. But it's fine. Everything's fine. How are you?
Everything is fine.
It's definitely not with a roll like this.
I'll block 4.
2 crits through.
So same deal as before.
Yeah, they could go a different route, but there's no reason to do a recover right now. So it's just going to be 2 damage. I attempt to strain you again.
Oh, it's a strain,
not a strain. Yeah,
that's right. It was a shove you did, not a pin.
And then I get to shove you into the wall again. Cool.
All right, so I'll take 3 total.
Yeah, a little unfortunate from.
We've seen better Tekko activations.
Yeah, if they had been able to get 3 successes on both of those attacks, it would have been death, and I would have been able to do some crazy things.
Yeah, you would have taken this point as well because Rex is standing on it.
Yeah,
and it would have been a good turn for you. As it is, you're just going to score 1, and we're both going to get some momentum.
0. Yeah.
We are going to be fighting over. I don't know what objective that is.
Point.
That's Lumi's point. All right, and who do we got here? Snowtroopers. We are going to put them in reserve and spend a force from Thrawn, and we are just going to.
Oh, if they reposition, they'll take the strain damage, and that will kill them.
Well, it is a good thing that they remove 1 damage or a condition.
How dare you?
So we will remove that, and they will then reposition. So we're going to get 1 guy right over here.
The whole unit repositions?
Oh. No, it's not the whole unit.
Oh, okay.
So you know what? We're going to actually get the other guy to reposition. So now I have 2 guys on the point. Yeah, because this guy, we were able to get him on the point.
Oh, yes, he was on the point.
Yep.
You're right. You're right.
He was on
now
the point.
you have 2 guys.
Now I have 2 guys on the point. So I'm going to take that point back. And then we immediately top deck into Stormtroopers. I think I'm okay with this, actually. Okay, so Stormtroopers, we're going to spend a force. We're going to dash and take a damage. And that is going to give us a focus action. So, you know what? We'll just dash this guy right up to there. And this guy is just going to dash right to there, out of engagement. Then we're going to spend our first action, and we're going to climb.
How dare you?
So we're just going to climb right there with that guy. And then this guy is, I think he's happy where he is, to be honest. And then we're just going to start shooting.
Okay.
So this guy right here, who can see Rex, is going to unload into Rex. I have 2 other guys within range, plus sharpshooter and focus, so I'm adding 4 dice to this. So this is going to be a 9-die attack into Mr. Rex.
Don't you think this is a little overkill?
Overkill? No. This is the precise amount of kill I need. So
right, you are the bombardment team.
Bombardment.
A very solid defense roll from Rex today. Did you get on expertise?
I did get an expertise. I got 3 expertise, so I also got a crit and a damage.
Oh, well, he's super dead.
So
it looks like your crit goes through.
Just my crit goes through, so I don't get any recovers or anything like that.
Great.
Yeah, so Rex goes down.
Rex dies. That's
I get a
bad.
momentum for that. Flow of the Force.
I get a flow of the Force trigger, which is 3 recovers.
3 recovers.
Is the other one in range of shooting Maul right now?
Yes, he is.
He is? So I was thinking about doing some recovers onto Maul, but if I do that, I'm actually quite worried about just dying to a shot from you.
I mean, I'd have to do, what, 3 points of damage?
He's currently alive on 3.
That's 3. I would need 3 successes through. So
if he was alive on 4, would that still be 3 successes?
If he was alive on 4, 3 successes. I would need 4 successes or 3 and an expertise.
So we're going to take those recovers onto Maul. He's going to get rid of damage.
Okay.
And then the strain and the pin. Oh, the strain and the exposed. Yeah. Forgot that was also there.
Yep. All right. I think that makes sense. All right. And who's he going to shoot, I wonder? Well, I wasn't originally thinking about shooting Maul, but now I'm going to shoot Maul. Let's see if I can't do 4 points of damage. It's going to be a 8 die this time because I only have 1 other Stormtrooper within range.
Yep.
So 8 dice going into Mr. Maul.
My 2 expertise is 2 blocks. Now I'm going to look up at your blocks. Oh, thank goodness.
So let's see here. Let's get rid of those, and then that's going to be another crit.
So only 2
and a pin. So okay, so 2. Crit, so 2 go through, so that's going to be 2 damage and a strain.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do a damage to you. Then I'm going to do a pin.
I'm dead. And
I take out Maul.
Yeah. So he goes down.
I got exactly what I needed. That extra crit is what gave me what I needed there.
Real unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I have a few triggers now.
You have Flow of the Force is your only trigger.
Well, he has his...
only on a melee attack.
How dare you?
Yeah. So, I knew exactly what you were thinking there.
I wasn't even thinking about getting him, because he can't hit you. But I was thinking about, I dash him a little bit closer.
It would get rid of the pin, at the very least.
So he's got what conditions on him now?
He's got pin and strain.
Okay. I have 3 recovers, and I'm going to be honest with you, everyone else on my team is healthy.
I've only been going after Maul and Rex this game.
We're going to recover on... Like, he has... Yeah, we're just going to recover those conditions off of him, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I've only been shooting Rex and Maul this game. But
it's been working out for you.
It's been working out for me because I just picked up 2 momentum. With Stormtroopers. And because I reserved these guys, I moved them onto a point and took this point over here.
So you're scoring 2 because
I'll score 2.
The priority is Lumi's, but
very, very strong Empire turn.
But a terrifying Empire turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's be honest. Terrifying Empire turn there. And before I forget, let's actually put that damage on the Stormtroopers that they have.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, very, very good Stormtrooper turn. Moving back to the remnants of the Republic here. That's going to be Lumi's point. That's good for you.
I can live with this.
So worst case scenario, you're taking it to 0.
Yes. And the Shatterpoint does help.
Do you want this to be Maul's last turn?
Gosh, no.
I actually you know what? I actually like that I took out Maul now, because now Maul
Had Maul been able to Shatterpoint again, that would have been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Right now, he's a really terrible Shatterpoint.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Tekko. And I think you try to take out Stormtroopers.
I really don't hate it.
because I now only have one other person on this point, which is Thrawn.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take out the Stormtroopers, you got 2 guys on this point, you take that point, right?
Yeah.
And then depending on how well their shooting does, like you might be able to put some damage into the Snowtroopers as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll give you a moment. All right, I think you have a plan.
We have a plan. It's going to be Techo. They're going to wake up, lose this hunker, and they're going to start by choosing violence.
All right.
And of course, the first step of choosing violence is remembering that I have coordinated fire.
Yeah, I forgot about that last time.
So we're going to start with Echo in the front there. He's going to be shooting this Stormtrooper right over here. Oh, you know what? We're actually going to shoot this Stormtrooper up here.
Sure.
Because you're not hunkered, so terrain doesn't matter.
Nope.
And we're going to remember a coordinated fire damage.
Okay. I got 5 dice.
I have 6.
Oh, no.
Definitely should have hunkered first, actually.
2
2 expertise is going to be a crit.
So your crit goes through.
Okay. That's going to be a damage and a strain.
All right. Well, that's not nothing. That's not nothing. So damage and a strain. So I got 5 health remaining.
Attempt number 2. That's better.
I'll block 4.
I'll get 1 through. It's another damage and a strain.
My dice have been on fire this game.
That was brutal.
Yeah, my dice have been absolutely on fire.
Yeah,
this
I did
game.
3 damage.
This is, yeah, no. We'll talk about it after this game, but this has been one of those games where like everything just seems to be going in favor of the Empire. This particular one.
So how do I recover from this?
Yeah. How many? You still have an action remaining?
I still have an action remaining, and I haven't spent any force yet.
Okay. Do you want a moment?
Yeah.
All right. How's Techo going to finish everything off?
They're going to do what I should have started with, which is defensive maneuvers. So they're just going to go over to here.
Okay.
They're going to gain a hunker, then they're going to spend another force to remove that hunker and remove this token from the objective here.
Okay, so I do have 2 people on that point still.
Yes.
So it's just going to go back into my... Oh, you still have an action.
I still have another action.
You still have another action, that's right.
Because I haven't moved yet, so I'm just going to have them walk right onto this point and tie it.
Okay. And then you'll score 2 points
I will score
for
2.
holding the priority objective.
Put it on 0, and
we both get some
danger
momentum.
close for you.
Danger close, yeah. Let's see how the Empire can close it out this round. And the priority is going to be this point that we've been very much fighting over. So good job. Turning it off.
Thankfully, I turned it off.
And we are going to get... Well, that's a dead draw.
Thank goodness.
So what we're going to do is... let's see here. I can't do an inexorable advance on my Stormtroopers because unfortunately they are strained, which would kill them. So there's not really a whole lot I can do here, which is really kind of sad. So nobody's going to inexorable advance, which makes me kind of sad. So, I mean, what is this mook going to do then? I'm going to, I don't know, shoot someone.
Okay.
I don't know. This is.
You sound so unsure.
I know. Like I got really nothing going on here with these guys. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to advance. We're going to advance over to there, and then I got to figure out what I'm doing. All right. So the Stormtrooper Sergeant is within range of Tech there. So we're going to unload into him, and I got 3 other Stormtrooper units within range here for coordinated assault. Or offensive, so I'm going to add 3 dice to this. I'm not getting a focus on here, so I don't get everything in the world, because otherwise it would have been 11.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll throw 9 dice, and I'm looking for 3 successes to go through here.
Yeah, Techo needs to block like crazy.
And I got my 3.
Hey, I can't turn off crits. That's rude of you.
That is rude of me.
I'm going to block 3 with a recover.
So I'll get 4 and a pin through after everything is said and done. So there's a 1 damage and a recover. So you know what? We're within range 2 of the Stormtroopers. We're just going to get rid of that strain.
Oh, great.
And then we have 1 damage and a shove. And I needed that shove as well. So we're just going to do that. And we'll shove you back to there. Then we're going to get 1 damage and a reposition.
Okay.
That's why I needed the...
Which has broken the stalemate on this point.
Yep. So we're just going to get right up in the fight here. And then I guess I got 1 more through here, so it's just another damage and a shove.
So 4 damage.
And
then I get to recover, which I will use to take off 1 of those damages.
Whew. Okay. Then I'll take that point. And I do have Imperial Firepower. How much damage have they taken?
3 after the
3?
recover.
Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna... Do I want to do an Imperial Firepower? Let's see. Yeah, we'll spend 1 for an Imperial Firepower, and we are going to pin...
They're already pinned, so it deals another damage.
The Commandos.
That's rude, actually.
Actually, no, we're not going to pin the Commandos. We're going to disarm the Commandos.
That's still rude.
Yeah, we're going to disarm the Commandos. And then I'll take 3 points.
Yeah, 3. You'll score 3 points. You won't take all 3 points on the board.
I'll score 3 points.
Yes, because if you took all 3, that would just be game.
Yeah. And Veers and Lumi are very much out of position in this case, and I think that's actually doing a lot for me in this particular game. So let's go into the next round. Priority is going to be the
one that you just took from me.
Yep. So I mean, you can draw pretty much anyone but Veers and Lumi. Maul might be able to do it. He has a double advance.
And he doesn't care about taking damage anymore.
Thing is, I got two different units on the point.
Yeah, if he goes over there and he takes out the Snowtroopers, that takes 2 bodies off the point.
And then what you do is you just yeet the lieutenant or the sergeant. Is basically what you do. So it's damage intensive, but it is Maul's last turn as well.
Yeah, and I will be able to get a potentially a Fury Flow of the Force. So you know what? Let's go with a bang.
All right. So he'll lose your hunker. And do you want me to just get Maul advancing over there?
Yeah, he's just going to advance once. Yay. Advance twice, take 3 damage.
All right. So the question is, can you? Oh yeah. So if you get raiding into
that pocket.
Oh, hold up a second.
Holding up a second.
So you're not engaged.
Oh yes, thank you.
Yep. I don't want to screw you that way.
I think I'm good there. So let's take that second advance right into there.
Which I think. Oh, I nudged my guy a little bit, but I don't think it really matters.
I think I'm just on the point.
Yeah, it looks like it to me.
So now we're going to take. Okay, so taking damage matters right now because I add more dice for it. So
you're adding 6 dice for your 2 injured tokens.
Yep.
And then you're adding a 7th die for if you do your yeet before your attack.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the yeet, and we're going to yeet the sergeant off the point.
Now it's the yeet is towards you, correct?
Yes.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, you know what?
It's range 3 to yeet, right? So you could have yeeted him before you moved.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say you yeeted him before you moved. Is it a range 3 yeet?
It's a range 2. Yeah, it's a range 2 yeet. So he just gets to there. He's exposed now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to gentlemanly agree on that one. You yeeted before.
Okay. I appreciate it. Forgot it was I keep thinking it's range 2 pull 2. Anyways, I'm going to throw so many dice at these Snowtroopers.
So you're adding 7 dice to this.
On top of my 7 on Dark Rage.
Okay,
so
well,
14.
Joke's on you. I'm in reserve, so I got 5 dice plus protection.
I'm going to... if I don't kill you...
You are going to murder this Snowtrooper. That's a lot of expertise.
That's a lot of expertise.
Oh, no. I'll block 3.
I only get the results of my expertise.
Are you serious? Oh, no.
I get 2 crits, 2 damage.
Okay, well, I got good news for you.
Okay.
With the 2 crits and the 2 damage, you should take him out.
Because I can do a total of 6 damage.
Yes, you got him.
Thank goodness, but also I rolled 9 expertise.
You rolled 9 expertise. That was absolutely bonkers insane.
Okay. What the heck?
So they're wounded. You get some momentum for that.
So I'm going to gain momentum for wounding you, and I'm going to get a Flow of the Force trigger.
Yes.
Which is going to get this disarmed guy to dash up onto the point, therefore and thusly putting me 3 bodies on this point to your 0.
Yep. Well, I mean, you didn't even need to dash him up because Tekla was still standing. So they could have just taken. Yeah, having 2 bodies on the point.
Having 2 bodies on the point is very good because, as cool as Maul is scoring this point for this turn,
Maul is now gone.
Perishes.
Yeah, he could not stand to the might of the Empire.
But I will score 3.
And momentum!
And make it real hard for me to win this game still.
Okay, so I want a battle tactic with a bombardment into a Veers with a bombardment. That's how I want this to go down. But good turn from Maul. Just shame it was his last.
Yeah.
Priority objective is going to be the center. Oh no, not the center. It's going to be Lumi's point.
Lumi's point.
Lumi's
Okay.
point. So I need to take 2 and wound someone.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we can do here. It's not bombardment. It's I expect results. All right, we're going to go with Reckless Gambit, and we're going to top deck the next card. Because I know I have a win condition here, but you know what? Bombardment.
We want to try for bombardment.
Yep. Bombardment.
Bombardment.
I'm having way too much fun with that. So you know what we're going to do is we're going to go with Veers, and a secondary unit or stormtrooper unit can basically dash. So let's just dash him back onto the point.
How dare you?
How dare I? And then what we're going to do, because I got all the stuff in the world, we're going to spend a force here, and we're going to just do a prepare for a surface attack.
Okay.
No, sorry, that's the wrong one. I will have results. A stormtrooper supporting unit within range 4 gets to make a dash, remove, and then do a whole bunch of things. I'm going to make a 5-die attack.
Okay.
So we're going to make a 5-die attack with, I don't know, this mook into Echo there.
Okay.
So 5 dice.
He's blocking pretty good.
So you're probably blocking the actual attack here. My 2 expertise is going to be a crit and a damage.
Okay.
So a crit and a damage is going to be 2 damage, basically going through. So.
Sorry, a crit and a damage?
Yep, crit and a damage.
Is that punching or shooting?
Oh, sorry. Strike and a damage.
Okay.
So just a damage.
Just the damage.
Just the damage goes through.
He's still very close to death still.
And then what we're going to do is, do you have recovers on your defensive thingy, or do you have a way to get rid of your pin on Techo?
If they get 3 successes or expertise on their block.
So I'm going to shoot the clone commandos.
Okay.
So we're gonna focus and shoot the clone commandos. So this is going to be 8 dice.
They've got 5
going into the commandos here.
And protection.
And
they're blocking 5.
They're blocking pretty good.
Where was this the whole game?
I don't know, man. So 1 crit goes through.
Okay.
So take a damage and a shove.
All right.
So we're just going to shove you back a little bit here. Like so. Veers is going to end his turn.
Yep.
And bombardment.
And it's bombardment.
We are the storm. So we're going to choose this point right here. And every enemy character can attempt to dash.
Yeah, so Rex is going to try and run.
Yep.
And Techo's going to try and run.
You cannot run.
And this guy's actually going to run.
Oh no! So I'll take 1 damage on the Snowtroopers, the Stormtroopers, and the Lieutenant.
And you will,
no!
Oh no! And you will kill Echo Tech.
And I will just hit. I'll just hit Echo with a friggin' AT-AT blast from off the table.
This isn't how season 2 of Bad Batch ended.
Which will wound Echo. See, now it's launched him into the air. Now he's falling.
I see.
Now he's falling. Which will give me a momentum. It'll score me the 2 points. And that will be a very decisive win for General Veers, who is the greatest ground commander of the Empire. And I think we saw why this particular game.
Oh, yeah.
He did amazingly well. So there we go. Empire victory. We're going to jump over to the meditations, have a quick chat about this game and the new units and all this sort of stuff. And hopefully you join us there. So we'll see you guys next time. Happy wargaming.